Man, when afraid. We are some man. Keep it real around here, you know. Man, not the wilderness. Yeah, man, we not the wilderness, you know. Manly heights, ever, you know. Yeah, man. Because you have to be first in study and first in discipline. Yeah, man, and sacrifice. Someone, I draw the truth about how Manly stand up against imperialism and all them draw card, for boy cut some things, or them get for move him and them thing, the big country. But him stand up, him no bow. And that me believe in, we no bow, believe in something, bow, you just work upon it, no care what, might can win right. Because history, it correct itself, man. History correct itself. And next thing, more I play, before me even start that, more I play Josey Wales. Come and say I clippings with Josey. Josey, my brother, up. Josey, our family, Josey Wales, yeah, man. And, me say, make sure, them have a thing with him. I have to knock a clippings there because, make sure I make them know, say, man, Josey, is a original PMP, Metro graphic, Peter Mitchell. And then Josey Wales, I live in a regional labor right, but them live good together, Yeah. Remember when the man tell them ballot box, Mad Mal Bailey, regional labor right, But say most of the man them say PNP still, Manleyites, most of the man them are Manleyites. No two way about that. Say most of them are Manleyites. Yeah, man. You vote and thing, and you have enough people at JLP, them are Manleyites too, So him say man them general. So him tell you, and him tell you say, hey, for a few months, you might consider, and Joe, I tell you say the way you mash up the place. Joe just say, hey, now vote again. No man can make me vote again, None. So I tell you say nah vote. No, never again. So nobody, take him feel like that and them. No in flesh. When you hear them man, they come and tell them, give them kind of word there, say. And Joe, you lose a lot of people. See? And then who bow down to you give them medal. Now when them they deserve medal, they give them medal. And a joke, do nothing. You never leave a sound box. You never, go through the thing them when people go through, nobody, do not behind the scene, have nothing, because have nothing. Just walk and deal with some eat that Google Gagan and then pose up and say, enjoy your general. And they give you, some little things where it's unbelievable. You understand? We know what's facing about it unbelievable, See? Yeah. Because them things they show, them show, them like buy people out with some sitting, Like when in feeling and feel them, PR again, If you see that now, you have someone that say, we need this, that can't do nothing to nobody. Let me tell you this. You see, when you deal with the truth, even if you feel hungry, stick to your hungriness because you stick for your nation of people for opening them eye. Them hungry, you're hungry with them. Sermon did it say it to you, When anything happen to them people, and I run away from them, stick with them, man. And my old man, they tell me that from a long time, and you have ice in me, I have one sweet man, not eat it alone. If a 5 hour, you can't spit in a 5, not eat it. I'm going to live by that principle up to today, So, we make the vanity. Show we off, So, I go to Josey Wales and then I go to Sir Mandy. I show now all them craft the thing. And then, you have people like Andrew own this now, they come and want to fling somebody. So the 70s never bad like that. Because you never feel it, No. When it comes to election, them do some boom and them try to do everything for destabilize in government. And you can hear it in the report. They might interview him and you can hear everything in the report. Them do it down in Venezuela, them do it in other places. And it playing for everybody see it. You understand? But don't run with the foolishness. Them man that carry in the palaces and fight for a third world, like when I'm telling non-alliance, a third world country fight for themselves. Yeah? Man, they on the right part, And them get con and trick. All right, no look on the country. All right. Remember play the Josey Wales first and then we go into that. Yeah, we have to go in night. Watch out.
But like Josey Wales to work with Victoria's Secret. I love it. You make the presentation to the colonel. What on them? People, let me tell you something. See, you see this man, Josey Wales. I have this man as one of the most intelligent DJ. It's nothing I learned from this man. I mean him come from two separate communities. We don't know see me a PNP, Colonel Original Labor Right, and the two will live together, brother. See him house in England.
Can I say this to you? I've made a decision for the past couple of months thereof of just running through my life to, this is not the platform for this, but we have to express ourselves because music is not like that anymore. Some people mad out, some people are drift don't know far them can drift and reach, but we are still here. So therefore we have to express this. I want to tell you, there is no man in the world, in this world that we are standing within this flesh, can let I vote again unless I see a ballot with Marcus Garvey, Jesus Christ, or Selassie. No man in this world can make I vote again. Selassie. So Metro, if you have a run, you will lose my vote. My brethren, only famous, Oliver, you will lose my vote. Yeah, Toulouse, you will lose my vote. No human being with flesh shall let I vote again. Because Michael Manley was my general. I am Seattle, we had a relationship as brethren. Is that not referred also? But Michael Manley was my general because Michael Manley brought a king to Jamaica called Jamal. You know how much people is nurses and doctors know because of Jamal? Yes? Hey, full of life and reality, it's rough.
You see it? And the Colonel original, they were right. Yeah. But the Colonel, I tell you the truth. He's a man the heights. And him tell you why. Them know you can't trick people with talk and PR. And him said few months, you know, looking at himself in a few months ago. Nah, deal with you, Andrew, man. I tell you the truth, the man that talk truth and straight, you know. You understand? We ask them, man, the man that tell you what them see and tell you who I'm general. See, so when someone there, you know, if you understand that, you know. When you see great people, don't use politics and mix up great people in our politics. Me and Josey, good. Yeah, man, Josey and family same way. Because I know, so we and mention them. Yeah, we're good, man. Because I want family thing, you know. But I tell you, I find my heart this, you know. You see? Yeah, man. I make a hear him again. I hear him few months, when I'm looking at him few months. So, Andrew, no matter if he say, the man, they're not going to dance, man. They're not foolishness, man. At Jamaica, we in dance, you know. Yeah.
This man is one of the most intelligent DJ. There's nothing I learned from this man. I mean him come from two separate communities. We don't know see me a PNP, Colonel Original Labor Right, and the two will live together, brother. See him house in England.
Can I say this to you? I've made a decision for the past couple of months thereof of just running
for the past couple months thereof. Yeah, decision, yeah.
through my life to, this is not the platform for this, but we have to express ourselves because music is not like that anymore. Some people mad out, some people are drift don't know far them can drift and reach, but we are still here. So therefore we have to express this. I want to tell you, there is no man in the world, in this world that we are standing within this flesh, can let I vote again unless I see a ballot with Marcus Garvey, Jesus Christ, or Selassie. No man in this world can make I vote again. Selassie. So Metro, if you have a run, you will lose my vote. My brethren, only famous, Oliver, you will lose my vote. Yeah, Toulouse, you will lose my vote. No human being with flesh shall let I vote again. Because Michael Manley was my general. I am Seattle, we had a relationship as brethren. Is that not referred also? But Michael Manley was my general because Michael Manley brought a king to Jamaica called Jamal. You know how much people is nurses and doctors know because of Jamal? Yes? Hey, full of life and reality, it's rough.
Alright, so when you hear them man, them come out and talk the truth, you must know what you talk about. Mandates. See? Them man, they say them thief ballot box in my admiral and them come to the tune who say the colonel thief the ballot box and who say the admiral thief the ballot box and, you know, jump fence with ballot box and think at them that they can't trick him again, him in foolishness. The man they in foolishness. The man they look through the thing. The man music, the man they do, you know. Can't go into them man they, you know. The man they stand up to imperial powers. Yeah, you have to say it yourself. Say, yeah. Because some, let me tell you, you know, because we stand up to Let me tell you, you see in a Jamaica, them like a bully thing, you know. And then you notice my thing, in a shift post, Instead of get Google Gagana police, I said. Me tell you the truth. Me I say, oh, this and that, no, politically aligned. I said. The rest of them, say them politically aligned and now going a proper force. Tell you the truth. The pastor, them are rape and thing, me tell you. For the liar, them and criminal them. Big boys, them in a PSOJ, me tell you, Them never find people, come out and talk plain as me, Yeah, man, no, you're not going to find it like that. Someone else say, me know that, guy, every man does a man. Anything where you do, remember, say you scout, me scout. Me know you're there already and everything, you're good. Me not fear, man. No, sir. You understand? I might can't beat right. We know another bully business there. You remember when I chat to dance and dupes and flick. You're there for serve, you're there for serve, You're there for line your pocket and when you line your pocket. That's why they have the whistleblower and all kind of things. When you line your pocket and mashing up a country, people for stop it. Hole in your track. You understand? Yeah. Yeah, well, him do all kind of things, You the lie them what them gonna tell pan this now, but me gonna play it and just listen to the man intelligent. Sir Joshua Manley. Listen him intelligent. I have some people who still run and still push some look of foolishness in people them head. And all them need for the know in digital age to study. Hear them famous man. Listen here.
A week ago tonight, the home of an American diplomat in Jamaica was bombed and sprayed with machine gun fire. The diplomat, First Secretary Richard Kinsman, had been identified in an American magazine as a purported CIA agent. The Prime Minister of Jamaica, Michael Manley, apologized profusely for the incident and promised a rigorous investigation. The American was not hurt, but the incident symbolized both the political tension between the U.S. and Jamaica and the island's increasingly violent politics. So far this year, more than 250 Jamaicans have met violent deaths, most of them thought to be political murders. Prime Minister...
It's in the 80s now, and I go down to the election, And you hear everything what them do, and you hear them lie and things. A matter of fact, we're going to dissect it and we're going to pick it out and we're going to show you. Just listen what them say and hear what chicken them off. Because you can't, pan a serious note, if you have a country I tell you, say, hey, don't chat to him, don't chat to him. Him at this year, do when you not do it, Up to now, you not do it. Up to now, the Cuban, them in Jamaica. Buster did live in Cuba for 20 years and was a police there. Up to now, the Cuban, them still help we. Them send the most doctor and nurse and the pandemic for help we out. And some people have for them one of dead off and them thing. Them, if I never them see, them do so much things and we know that's for Jamaica sink. Not the government who want to take some credit. I take all of the credit. Our money save it, everything they shut down. All these things them that think about before them talk, You understand? Listen when them listen here.
Manley has announced elections for later this year, but is given only a slim chance of holding power. The island's economy is staggering under rising energy prices and...
Under rising energy prices. So them know say, them like the island. You rise the energy price, you stagger the island. Because you remember you have to buy, you have to import that from the country. Staggering and the rising energy prices. And them also because of Monday. Oh, Monday for make energy price rise. Oh, for make it rise. Them now start hold it back and then you see me I talk about them just tramp upon your thing. You remember down so them lock off everything down in Venezuela. Simply, The country stagger because of rising energy price. So I can raise everything by the way. And then them just drop food out this and because them a push him out. Plus, them did a work in the country. You understand? Them did a work. See? Right. So rising, it's stagger because of rising energy price. In no controlling the price, we don't have no energy. We don't have no oil. Them control it. So them know how to grab you and dry you down, back in the days.
Of holding power. The island's economy is staggering under rising energy prices and other troubles attributed to Manley's socialist economic policies.
Attributed to Manley's social and economic policies. She was economic policy because I'm a friend with Cuba. So them tell you the rising price are because I'm a friend with Cuba. I never know if I OPEC and price are rise right around the world. But right away, I just Jamaica alone. You have the rising price. You have some other country where them want to hold away the rising price to destabilize your country. plus them have destabilizing agent. Because I'm policy. I'm friend with Castro, you know. Yeah. You see this? Yeah.
The island is heavily in debt to North American banks.
Bank.
In 1978, it secured large credits from the International Monetary Fund to finance recovery. But talks to refinance that broke down in March.
You know, I broke down in March because them come and say, you know, you have to cut them friend, then you have to go do this, you know, and do that, you know. And cut them, you know, man, I say, now them move to talk to say them go with them vex, them just squeeze the country more like them, I say, go have to make the economy scream. Tighten them grip. That happened, you know. It did, you know, that film is there. See? Gotcha.
Edward Siaga, the opposition leader, claims that Manley is taking the island down the road to Marxism.
People read about Marxists. And they might take the island to Marxism. That was a lie. Michael Manley tell them, don't claim that. What of them tell them? This is how them spread. But yes, still, the island I got to Marxism. You see, after the whole of this, what you think shower passy start? Them let them in, and you so much people get murdered up there, so them start a shower passy. So you know what go on. Couldn't control it, and what them do. That was a payback, you know, to start that, and then you see it get out of hand in the state and Canada and them places. You see what happened? I think I forgot that later, you know. Yeah, man.
Anxiety is alive in Washington as the administration surveys the increasing political turmoil in the Caribbean.
Anxiety in Washington. More to when I listen to this, it's a news. A little country like Jamaica now, turmoil in the Caribbean. Yeah? A little man. So yeah, man. Yeah.
As a breeding ground for Cuban or Soviet mischief.
Yeah, it's a breeding ground for Cuban or Soviet mischief. You see it? Chinese, they're now, we don't see them angry, so. And them right now, Chinese are more threat more than what them are talking about right now, completely. You understand? All right, go on.
Tonight, a close-up view of Jamaica's dilemma and Manley's struggle to be both independent and solvent through the eyes of a British reporter, Bernard Falk. His filmed report was broadcast by the BBC 2 weeks ago.
BBC.
It begins last March as Manley travels to Grenada, the former British colony which set up a Marxist government friendly to Cuba.
Yeah, all them tag you about my ideas. Them tag you as a Marxist government. You read Marx. But, you know, make you a Marxist government. And people just say, who is Marx? But look much government we have all around the world and think, you know, read Marx. You understand? But, you know, these are what them just set out and just say something and people run with it. You don't read it or nothing, you know. Good for study, you know.
After a revolution a year ago.
In the uniform, Daniel Ortega, Sandinistan revolutionary from Nicaragua. In the tropical leisure suit, Michael Manley, Prime Minister of Jamaica.
So the man address,
He's a self-appointed elder statesman of the
so
third
address,
world, and as such is warmly greeted by Comrade Prime Minister Maurice Bishop, who seized power in Grenada a year ago. All these men head countries greatly influenced and inspired by Fidel Castro's Cuba.
And you must say influence and inspire, no. At a certain principle, them that dap and whatever is a third world alliance. But you hear them say, inspired by Fidel Castro.
This gathering will cause great alarm in the United States of America, proving...
The gathering caused great alarm in the United States of America. Some Caribbean Prime Minister and thing on me, the gathering bother them too. Bauxite.
The spirit of revolution is growing.
Yeah,
but the presence of Michael Manley, hobnobbing with Marxist friends, will be even more provocative.
So you see, even the BBC reporter, as a Marxist friend, when you stand up for your country and you stand up for your right and don't be a puppet, them kind of things. But in this country, you have white supremacy. You just have, these are 70s. I remember 70s and 80s, they say we're going with black people in America. You know, right? You see why Martin Luther King them assassinate him. But up in the 60s, look how much more man them assassinate, I can't even talk. You see, you have to know your history, you know. See? They never have certain rights. See? And Martin Luther, if you ever dream that, you know, you can touch the White House, you never have certain rights. 60s, all in the 70s. Right now you have some place them still have them packet of foolishness. You hear them report here, so when them report back then, them tie things to you, you know, to make you look bad, and then, you know, most people can't read and write and understand these things. So them report it. Yeah, man. Them report these things and then people just watch it and we don't understand it. That's why we dissect things. See? Man, they're on the right track. And then Siaga them use Siaga Bamba man them game the free run. Where you see it farm the shower passive. Where you see them shower you with bullet. Them talk about brigadesta, but we not see a brigadesta in this, but we see shower passive. See? All right. Continue.
Many Americans would like to be rid of Manley in the belief he's turning Jamaica into another Cuba.
Yeah, freak on yourself now. Them want to get rid of him because them believe in themselves. So you see where the whole of the thing come from now. Eh? You want to get rid of a man, you know, because you your belief in turn Jamaica into another Cuba. Not never go say, you know. Want to see this? These are the things you want for watch, but you know, just watch it and dissect and you listen with the report of them. Because remember when people are watching this and you hear back in them days, they want to put the scare in a ear, you know. Up to today, nothing no go on. Him come in and nurse them, boy, because the other one come in and do all kind of foolishness. You understand? All right. All right, continue. Want to turn it now next Cuba. Yeah. And you hear what man they stand up for, because they stand up for the sufferation of South Africa, sufferation of the whole of them places, and not just Jamaica. You hear it from him mouth. He never shift post. Yeah.
A comrade who has been consistent and principled in his anti-imperialist positions.
In an anti-imperialist position. I just that. Saying, I'm principle. Yeah, them tell us I'm principle. Of course. You must say you can't have some people with a big stick over. You just that. See?
In his support for poor, oppressed people fighting throughout the world.
So if you support and say you know, Palestine people them for free, you must support and say what people them for free. Third world for free, we up. That he must support. Now just think of Jamaica alone, but other brothers and sisters down in Africa, in the Caribbean and Central America and them thing there. Some people back then never like it. See? So you want to get rid of him. Because if you're a little country, he might move too powerful. You see it? Yeah, man, he might move too powerful. So you have to dissect them things and people understand them, you know, simply, you know. You have to hear what the man is saying, you know, because some people just watch a news. But you know, hear what the man say. Them put them little stain pan you and then them twist them little things and then push it around there, so and you don't see the substance of the thing. But you know, it's like me have a different gift for me. Me hear everything and me can just dissect it and break it apart. Not my word. Saying? So you hear who did that fight. Yeah? And who them want to bring in. Yeah.
I want to introduce to you now, Comrade Prime Minister of Jamaica, Comrade Michael Manley.
Manley's blamed for caring more about third world ideology than about paying the rent.
You hear them? So for them thing, when I report, him thing, it's a think about third world ideology than more about paying rent. You hear? Ideology. But don't think about more paying a rent. See? Them not easy, you know. Them why if you leave it stay, the status quo stay. South Africa for stay. Because I remember I'm born all this, you know, apartheid, stand up down at that, you know. That Mandela from the 60s, and bag of people, you know, and then you can't talk, and then there's a handful of people, of much million people in a bandage down there. With wicked. And a man see it. When me see them thing, them about them too. See? About them, of course. Like come and say I go to Jamaica. And the same thing, you know, where I fight right now, you know. You know, the big boys, them in Jamaica, like, you know, them just a sink it and them want to do PR and them have a puppet government right now, do PR. Saying? Because them like, when you have a puppet, you can step in at the people. Them, the same voter them want to put it in. You don't go and nice to them when you see election and come like people are eat that and chat foolishness. When I add up, because we break through everything, you know, different thing now. And you know, control the media, you can control them media there, but you can't control us. It's a social media where we can interact same time. A media. Yeah, man.
As far as his opponents are concerned, there's little doubt that Jamaica's problems stem from his admiration of Cuba.
You hear them?
Manley is a close friend of Dr. Fidel Castro.
Be a bush
After
jacket,
his
man,
first
baby.
visit to Cuba, he praised the spirit of unity among the people and their ideology. It mattered little to Manley that in America, such support of a communist state was like a declaration of war.
I declarate, so if him talk to your neighbor, to him now, you turn it back him now, says a declaration of war. War with man, the man didn't know war we don't know. The man, him deal with people on principle. Yeah? You understand? Yeah. You see me I say? You might deal with people on principle. If you deal with your country and the whole of them rise with you. When you have everybody dance to say if you make them rise, you know, if them the rise and you're to a book and you fall down, who you have to help you and balance you? You have to hand it up. Saying who you have to help and balance you? Saying you have to balance other people too, man. Yeah, man.
Mr. Manley's association with Fidel Castro may be one of the prime reasons that many bankers have turned down his request for.
So, here, many bankers, you see them start squeezing. You know, him just attack the Castro, one of the reasons why many bankers, remember, and I state the government this at the time, you know. You hear them? Yeah. You see it? Yeah, man.
The borrowing capacity for Jamaica, why their tourism is at a low ebb, why the economy is on the brink of disaster. These are the prices sometimes people have to pay for their association with the wrong people.
Sometimes people have to, you have to listen what them say now. Sometimes people have to pay for your association with the wrong people. That name bullyism, imperialism. Glad what I'm doing now, stand up, you know. And I like, we never have no one party, never have to cut no one. You know, care what them do and them fling and them spread propaganda. Even the gleaner. Put up them death mask and do them thing. But right now, see, you know, this are the same gleaner. If you look on a headline or so, we owe a lot to Michael Manley. That have a day, see, now gleaner. Them gleaner, them used to push out some things that unbelievable. Yeah? You understand? Saying? So you can lock down a thing like what's in Venezuela and you lock it down and make the economy scream. And them say blame Manley. And because you say the people them still come and they bring the Jamal and they bring the whole of the thing them enough to uplift the youth them and them thing, you know. Because them say knowledge of power. Because you say if through them that it does start catch on if the whole of the people them if like man if it was before like maybe a decade and two before and the people them get them knowledge because them couldn't read and write. Most of them are the uptown people them and you know middle class. Them people they could have deal with that. Same. So if him could have catch on upon that, no, them couldn't trick them. Them couldn't trick the people them. So them in there and them when them are trick you and them want to move a government, them look to the opposition, which Barnabaston at the time. American too. You see? Okay, we know and nobody no dictate and spin that American. So you know, them just say use this and make we go flap him. But them man at the policy where him leave it stand up today. They look in every paper that stand up. See? Look here.
Today in Manley's Jamaica, the wrong people assert more influence than the United States, or anyone else for that matter. Ulysses Estrada, the Cuban ambassador, has the biggest diplomatic staff in the country. It's said he's a senior officer in the Cuban Secret Service and was
them say it, you know. The ambassador, you know. Them
trained by the KGB.
Yeah, we man their bill. In them time now, in the 70s, look what them on a bill. Can't get them free, and then them go show them tourism too, you know. And them tell you, look what them a bill. We don't need cars, our cars, but you build something where you can go teach them something and them come give you back something. And at this at them too, you know. Hear this now.
Here, he's visiting a school being built by a large Cuban workforce. It's part of a massive aid program which includes hospitals, clinics, and nurseries.
Yeah, when I build hospital, clinic, and nurseries. That at them now. To the people, them, you know. But that at them same way. Man, they build up hospital, clinic, and nurseries and school. And you sit in front of you to build. And I just talk him talk. He might tell about the principle now. Watch out.
The money comes from Cuba. Cuba, in her turn, is subsidized by the Soviet Union.
But if them want to subsidize, and you said them donate something or so, you saw them tie things in them report back in the day. Because if somebody gives some money in a Jamaica now, most likely it come from the US. I come from the UK. You build something in a Jamaica. It come from overseas same way. Eh? You see me I say? Them wicked man, because that Cuba just did this and them about foolishness, garbage. That was garbage. But we learned it was garbage, you know. You understand? Frightening them for frightening people, you know. Look at.
There's no question in our mind.
Yeah,
We have been warning the country about this since 1975.
Him a want the country. This is a wicked, yeah. Him a want the country. Say, I'm going to Marxist. Hear this now.
The country has now come more so to believe our view than the opposite view contended. That Manley's ultimate aim is to take Jamaica into the Cuban orbit and to transform the society into a Cuban-type society.
You see, all that is a goddamn shame. Cuban-type society. Them are trying to make the economy screaming, but just still the school them operate, everything operates, we're going to lose a bus, them are nothing, you know. 83 we lose it. All this are going like an ass seat, you know. This is 80, right? In my turn it in a Cuban society. So it's a one government society. Moon attack. Them that lock him up. You don't have two party. I know nothing like that never happened. It never happened. Them give him the running out there and them farm shower passy. You understand? Yeah, man. Them give him the run. Them do everything. Yeah. To make the economy screen. Say, hey, bro, I could take it from him and push it this. So you hear what I'm saying? Turn it in a Cuba, that and that and that. And you still, Batiste. That's who him that please imperialism, but him never good with him people either. Him Castro step on, you know, and moving. Because one time in the prison, Castro and him brother, you know. And some other one, then free them up this and then them go across, you know, and come back across and them just come over to me. Me know them thing right go on, you know. See? Yeah, man. But Batiste never easy with them people. But them time that the company, them, who have the big company, them, Imperial place, have them big company over there, it could have run and control the place, because if you now run and control the place, you know it go already. Boy, may I tell you. But you see, that's what I said, you have a first in study, you know. Okay.
They have, in fact, implemented many of the institutions that are necessary for the transformation.
Him said them implement by the institution, that was a lie. Gavin Masio and Jose Marti and which institution in a Jamaica? A blatant lie, I'm telling you. Them never have no institution where them put in a Jamaica for do it and turn it in a Cuban style government. That means the Monday they attack. And him say these things back in the days and people believe it. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, Maurice that. People believe it. You understand? People believe at the time. Him say them put it in place. Right now, them school is still around people. GC Foster College, them still use it on track field and everything, don't it? Eh? Clinic, schools, hospital, you name it. But this was a lie. Eh? Jano. Yeah.
What sort of thing?
Training programs.
We have, for instance,
someone...
you know what I'm saying? It's a brigadista. And you have some people you don't know. I actually talk to enough people who go work and them things. Yeah, I when I talk about Green Bay and about brigadista, it couldn't be brigadista because the soldier them wanna kill off. Remember, man, they are government. People them come from. A matter of fact, some of them talk where them come from. I go over there, them go over there for gun. A matter of fact, we have a next documentary tell us say, oh, the CIA getting the gun them. Because so the drugs go out, the guns that them get them in the same way. Getting the gun. I remember enough of them gun they come off of Vietnam. Them rifle and them thing they come from Vietnam, you know. The people them wicked to our people, you know. If your man must stand up for your, you know, third world, set up people. Not himself alone. Don't think about yourself. But think about other country. And with principle. And that them run on. That them run go on. Yeah? I be a lie, I'm telling you. Him too.
1,000 Jamaican youths that have now been trained in Cuba under a program that has come to be known as the Brigadista program.
You hear him? Yes.
Because the purpose of the program is to set up Marxist-Leninist brigades.
Then that you have the police, you have the soldier and everything. You set up a program to set up Marxist, Leninist, Lenin, you know. From inner Lenin, you know. That's a Lenin. Yeah, from in Russia, in Soviet Union, you know, we used to run Soviet Union. Marxist, Lenin brigades. It never happened. Man himself peace, so him now want this. You'd have DK dunk and them would have fight back. Man, the more up on the peaceful side. You see? You understand? So you have them man, they more, you think you know you can't make them attack you. And then you have to believe in that. You can't make a man stuck up on your cheek and then you can't defend yourself. You have to go up on the defense. But if a man there alone, him not deal with it. You see me I say? So you hear this? People them are trained brigade set up a Lenin. You saw Lenin, hey, the man, him dangerous too, you know. Yeah? Dangerous, man. These are propagandas, man.
To return to Jamaica to indoctrinate the peasant people. And
indoctrinate! And then indoctrinate the people them with lies. And this is what them do. And you see, orchestrate it. Because them have to look for somebody where you can, you know, mash up the thing. Him.
The working class people.
The relationship with Cuba arises partly because Cuba is our closest neighbor, partly because Jamaica has always had a friendship that is traditional, really. With Cuba, it goes back into the 19th century. We find that we both share a deep commitment to the liberation process. We take a similar view of, we took a similar view of Nicaragua. We take a similar view of South Africa. We took a similar view of Ian Smith.
Do you take a similar view of America?
No, I don't think we take a similar view of America. I think they have, of course, a very...
So no, take the similar view of America. And I tell about South Africa, them things, they stand up for, you know, third world rights. Stand up for them people, their rights, you know. And them say these things, so them are push things in their throat. Yeah, hear man, so them, you know. Yeah, man.
Unusual and painful experience.
Do you think that your support of Dr. Castro and a certain number of his causes, that having Cubans here, has helped to antagonize the United States towards Jamaica?
Well, first of all, I've never supported Dr. Castro and his causes. I have discovered points where we have similar causes. You
hear what I'm saying? Him don't support him them causes. Them discover points where them have similar causes. And that him work from that principle, never move. See, Cuba and them still there Jamaica, you know, them a get trouble. Them a help or heal people and do all kind of little things. Listen here, so what the man say. So them push on where them want to believe. And this is how them do it. Look here.
Do you think that your support of Dr. Castro and a certain number of his causes, that having Cubans here, has helped to antagonize the United States towards Jamaica?
Well, first...
People antagonize. You hear the words some of them use? You own your sovereign nation and you antagonize and you not do nothing. Nothing, you know. Eh? Them not say no worship or nothing at all. Them say school and hospital and thing the clinics. And you say antagonize. That don't make no sense to me. Say if a country, you talk to a country, you can show him about. You show him about the hotel business and them thing there, you know, tourism. And them come and teach about the sugar cane better because them have more and them have more expertise than that. And them come and say, okay, school, and them stand up still. Jose Marti, GC, Foster College, well enough, you know, hospital, them stand up. These are the things where them do. Say I go, let's say them set up. Them set up the thing them know for the Marxist thing and Lenin. That was a lie. Hospital and school and, you know, clinics and thing. Them stand up today. Not even one of them can look a structure we matter about never there Jamaica. And you hear them attack yourself, it's no good. He might tell you, him cards, and like him believe in them are pints so him believe in. So him not follow people. You have some good and me too, because I remember, you know, me and we have enough brethren. Now, what are them at? I'm a brother them. We have some man them smoke them cigarette and them drink them. But me your brethren, you drink your thing. Me not follow, me not take them pints. But you have something good for half. This how my sister, me and you can have a pint and that. But your lifestyle and my own. Certain things where you do on mine. You live my one on a different level. You see? And me live with a respect, so I respect you on your thing. So you know violate my thing. You're good. See, I just principle. What were you, Sir Joshua, say?
First of all, I've never supported Dr. Castro and his causes. I have discovered points where we have similar causes. We share causes. I don't support his causes, nor he mine for that matter. But that the relationship has contributed to and been the cause of strain with the United States, of that there's no question. It's a matter of principle.
Why did you do it? I mean,
because it is a matter of principle. Because to me it is an absolute matter of principle, and it isn't negotiable, and it will never be, no matter what price is paid. It is not negotiable for me to believe that a small country has to determine its policy by reference to what some powerful neighbor feels.
I'm a clap for that. Yeah. Matter of principle. You can't force that upon people, you know. Them think they can't do it. Matter of principle. See? It's like, you know, America, Israel, and you see the people them in Palestine, but America stand up with Israel. And then they said, Israel, Palestine, boom, bam, bam, I want see where I go, but America stand up with Israel. And that country might have said boom, boom, but him powerful, but him not changing post. You understand? I know him say 2 states, but if they want 2 states, we can do it like next week, this week. You can't just say, just part up this. But a while, let's do this. Give them thing and give them thing, and you have your thing yourself, and we just turn apart. Just live as one. We can't do it. Eh? You understand? They use the media and spread propaganda long time, Len. Because you see that these was propagandas. So when you watch these things, because I tell you, the documentary, they are there. So when you watch them back now, you just realize that, you know, because we run with foolishness and we just go, yes, some of people, them not like we do, you know. One man says something, them just go blow it up and say, yes, money mash up the place. When I him set the palaces, them, even the house when I get no DNH, they are them. Like where Josey Wales said, Josey Wales, was that a baby, right? Him not see himself like that no more, because he's a man there too. I'm telling you, a man there in general. A man, I am the general, so a man there the general. Of true, man. Of course. Manly heights, man, straight man. See? Yeah.
Comrades, all I can say, the international community has been run by the big powers for hundreds of years, and where are we? Where are we?
Upsetting Jamaica's...
Yeah, where I'm saying, well, the international big powers are run the country for hundreds of years. And where are we? That alone, I'll mash up the head. Listen now.
Powerful neighbor seems to have been a Manley speciality. When he came to power in 1972, he moved into head-on conflict with the interests of American big business. Bauxite is big business. It's the raw material from which aluminium is made. It's only found in a handful of countries, and Jamaica has 2 billion tons of it. Before Manley came to power, the entire Jamaican bauxite industry was controlled by 6 North American companies.
When you hear that, people, controlled by, you see it, interest. Controlled by 6 North American country. Before him coming into power, you share this, so. But both of the 6, you know, I don't know some said that when it you share. I run it. Them did all right. Him come in and not see it right. I say, yo, you give up 40 million. How much is 40 million? How much is 200 million today's money? US. 200 million US then. And you said in today's money, and it tell you how much money that, maybe a couple billion or something. Saying US. That's how him used to get off a backside. Can win. Him challenge him and win. You him, you know. Force and take it. Here it is.
The country's greatest natural asset belonged to someone else. The Jamaicans received only a pittance in royalties, about $40 million a year. After they were elected, Manley's government began to negotiate with the bauxite companies, and after fierce resistance began to buy into the industry, mainly by compulsory purchase. 2 years later, Jamaica was paying for a 51% controlling interest, and her revenue from bauxite had gone up to $200 million a year.
That agreement creates a new and, we believe, historic partnership between
So when Sarah come and say the country no have no growth, if you go get $40 million and you get 200, I remember a US that you're drawing, you know, at them time, the 40 million you make. Them did I make. And them say, we don't have them now, no good. That's why I can't follow them about this growth and them thing, you know. And you start make 5 times the amount. 200 million. 40, you know, you get. You get one, you make 160 million US, not 100%, you know. It's so much percent that if 100% will make 80 million. Then, he may make 200 million after this and stop something like an OPEC with the money because we have 200 billion ton of bauxite. And said, can't work so. And use that and, you know, forced purchase, compulsory purchase. They can't give no chat. And them win. It'll get them, you know, get them ups and downs and all. You might come with a different thing now. You can't find for a man you're doing like how them find for Andrew and nobody and say, can't not even the Americans him tell you in mind. Saying, say I got spread payroll, man, and be a lie, man. And I say, negative growth. You're still, you have negative growth with your backside. If you have earnings, you know. Like Saudi Arabia, them now what food them sell an aisle. So them that sell 40 mil at the time and them gone up at 200 mil. Them, so you say no grow? That was lie. If you make 200 mil a year, and you say I'll be a negative growth, it with a negative growth, that is a lie again. But that's how them design the thing. See? And 100% they step up, you know. Backside alone. Plus we have food, we have MC, we have that, we have everything there. And him could have said free education from down here, so go straight up to university. Free. No money. Jamal. I remember from back in the days, for them, you couldn't go to school, man. You had to elementary school and that's it, man. See? So you have make that money and them start squeezing, you know, because you say, hey, we take over this and win. See? Them can't chat to me, you know. Study the thing, man.
The company and Jamaica.
He also formed the International Bauxite Association, a producers' cartel similar to OPEC in the oil industry. It was to
Charlie Command formed the International Bauxite Association, like a cartel, similar like the OPEC industry. So you know, some of it and him come farm that. You hear? That have one who have the backside, that alone. Remember, you know, it make the war plane them and make the whole of the thing them, you know. It are at the big powers head for true. You see it? Yeah? Them are want to move him. So you do propaganda move him. So just hear where I'm from. These are the things when you're listening, you listen them keenly.
interest, and her revenue from bauxite had gone up to $200 million a year.
That agreement creates a new and we believe historic partnership between the company and Jamaica.
He also formed the International Bauxite Association, a producers' cartel similar to OPEC in the oil industry. It was to ensure that poor countries got the maximum revenue from one of their few natural resources. But more significantly, it was the first time that Manley, using his socialist principles, went into action against American huge corporations and won.
Let's remember that wherever imperialism works, the people must unite to defeat it.
Yeah. That's how we say, Kanjo now go on and I come with that is in the way I come with and him now I come with that one look up thing the way him control one want tell lie and all kind of things, you know. People have to unite and defeat him. Well, I defeat himself because I can't find you see artists in a year and them thing they you can't kiss goodbye, you know. Body now in a year now. Who did the lesson now part with the night, you know. You understand? Two lie, man. See? This man now, you can't tag him to things, but you still see I go come and say them never have no growth. That alone that tell us a lie, I tell. If your country make $40 million and it move up and make 5 times the amount from backside alone. Remember with the export banana and them thing that you know. But after those backside alone, in farm I think like OPEC. And I said, yeah, and him win. And him do what him do with it. And they still them give man, oh, them no grow, we now have no growth. We don't do that. When they take it and give it away. When them take it, them just give it away. When them take it, them just start issue it back to the foreign people there. The man come with that thing and say, yo, non-Jamaican must own well and neither, you know. Yes. Him they come with it. And them change it up again. Than too small, man. Saying? Yeah, man. Them have to know the truth, man. Study the thing, man. Play that.
In the eyes of some Americans, Manley had also threatened the security of the United States. Aluminium is used to build warplanes and rockets, and control of bauxite now lies outside America. And then came even worse provocation, with Manley's announcement that in future Jamaica was to be a socialist state.
So you see that? Because if you trouble that now, you know, say, well, if we get rid of him, I can control that now. Say, no, this is a go now. But I have to get rid of them. And see everything that, you know, them report it, tell you everything if you dissect it. Just list it and dissect it. So you see them look like him, like they're in trouble, and control this. I get more money, I fight more money, but I scream. But I hold down this. We could draw down this. We could lock him off. Do this. Spread the propaganda. The people, them help to money. From morning, them do it, man. From morning. Can't come tricky. That's why I tell me can't love. Hey, remember we go through do all of this. We did there and we're still there. Can't do wellness, can't no more body boy. Not at all. When I see them rise up them upgrade like that, people have to know the truth. Him for just I the lightest thing, man. See them say, hey, we have much growth that attacking. I'll be a judge same way. Them now have no food, them have to go import it. A matter of fact, me showing you that later. See? We now have no road. Nobody watch the blueprint, nobody set up where the tourists them can drive, and we now have no road. What them do is pressure people, do all kind of things to people. Man, they never do that. There was the police that draw down and I do people that in a Monday time like that. No. And the 80s police start going so. Serious. They come in and just mash you up and just do all kind of things and not come out of it and so them then let go. Yeah, here it is.
They came along with a lot of remarkable statements about their socialism and so on, and that they didn't want any wealthy people here and so on, and that they were going to take over the commanding heights of the economy. And they frightened away every foreign investor that we had.
All right, him now, him one of the slave drivers, them, you know. The land in a film and this a piece of crap, you know, from around the 1700. So him just chat them out, them frightened away. Them want it stay same way. The status quo stay same way. People work with them.
And a lot of local investors at the same time.
Why were they frightened? In what way?
Because they were threatened. They were told that they were not the sort of people that were not wanted here.
Yeah,
that Jamaica was going to be a socialist country. And
what's a socialist country? Eh? It's a communist country, socialist country. What's a socialist country? You don't want to be an imperial country. Eh? So we depend on social media, you know. So we know media, we depend on social media. So what is social? You know, socialist country. What's a socialist country? Them not easy, you know. Him did one of the things in the status quo to hear this.
Capitalist was no longer welcome. America was called a wicked imperialist capitalist nation and exploiter.
Yeah. America did call a wicked and an exploiter. You hear him? Yeah, man. Yeah.
And the whole ambience of the place was very frightening to any kind of investment.
The biggest deterioration in Jamaica's relations with the United States came in 1975, when Cuba sent in troops to help the Marxist MPLA in Angola. Manley made a speech lending Castro support.
And the freedom fighters of Africa and the forces of liberation in Africa, they know that even more important than the sum of money is the knowledge of the moral power of nations here in the Western Hemisphere standing behind them in their struggle on the continent of Africa.
Yeah, Africa. I'm saying freedom fighter, them not them becks because, you know, them have to dig the mineral and who have to control it. Freedom fighters of Africa. Them becks about this too. You see it? Man, I stand for principle, eh? Yeah, man.
It got Kissinger extraordinarily angry.
It did indeed. It did indeed.
Yeah, that Kissinger get angry when him got out about the freedom fighter of Africa. Because them want the thing in the status quo same way. So Africa still will long take. Africa fight themselves. What them doing now? Them give the gun and you fight one another. But if you fight against the status quo, you have a problem. Most of them African leaders will stand up, you know. You remember say, yeah, yes, them wanted and you know, them wicked and evil. But them now have no nuclear bomb. And them now have them kind of motor warplane and warship and tank and you know, yeah, submarine and just blast you back to the Stone Age. Them then are wicked in your eye. That's what the media tell you. See? Yeah, man. See? Yeah, man. Them man want to free up Africa in a little place. Them fight him. This man, you know, them can't go dig and ask if him get to 1 cent or somebody integrity commission ask and say, yes, man, did they take this? Man, they dead poor. Them man, we salute them man, read man the heights. And them trick a lot of people and say, man, they mash up this. And them continue. The other day, can't just try that. That's why I say, I come down and a beer sledge, my fling pan him, you know. Can't lie. And then you have to dissect everything where I'm having. Yeah, man, him lie, him too lie, man. Dangerous for the place. For the big boys, him for the big boys, him for the average Jamaican. I don't know enough people not say that. And I can't say to him, I'll be a lie, tell. You know, so him line up himself fast and quick. If I get to youth, if you arise, I'm use my father principle. Me, you know, you're there for serve. You can just have them big house and big this, and your wife will be $800 million house and more than one child. And then you do much thing and everybody around them rich, but the poor people, them push down in poverty more. Much of them hungry. But yes, still them use the media, tell you lie again. Can't work around here. Nah.
As we knew to our cost.
What was the cost?
The cost, well, I think that they all played their part. You know, all of a sudden, all aid dried up in that year, and you know,
all aid dried up.
All sorts of pressures of the kind we were just discussing. You know, the destabilization technique really was quite masterly in '76.
Destabilization.
In the closing days of the Ford administration, Kissinger had become almost manic about obliterating Manley, getting rid of
obliterating him and getting rid of him. See them talk it there, and a joke, and my word, not my word. Look one little leader, and he might do film thing and stand up for Africa and stand up for Third World Alliance and all kind of things. And okay, with them talk about Cuba and things, you never see nothing like that. See, I go come and say them that build things by island and you see it and them make out this and that was school and hospital and clinics. That was lie. Yes, you see it. Yeah, them want to get rid of him here. Eh?
It really was quite masterly in '76.
In the closing days of the Ford administration, Kissinger had become almost manic about obliterating Manley, getting rid of Manley.
A year later, Jamaica held a general election, the most violent in the country's history. Manley's supporters shot it out with members of the JLP, the opposition party. There was murder and rioting on both sides. Manley won the election amidst claims and counterclaims that much of the violence was caused by an American plot to get rid of him, including help for his opponents by the CIA.
There is no question that there was a sustained and painfully effective destabilization process to which Jamaica was subject in the latter part of 1975 and increasingly in 1976.
Can you just give me some examples of that?
Yeah. For example, things like this would happen. It would be known that some famous syndicated columnist of the United States was going to come to spend a week resting in some villa. And mysteriously, the first night he's there, gunmen would arrive and start firing guns round and round his villa. Nobody would be hurt. By the next morning, he's in a state of terror. He flies home, and 79 newspapers across America read the story of the violent, terrible society disintegrating with gunmen the next morning. So you get the next few thousand tourist cancellations. That's the simplest example I can give. That happened. Another technique, for instance, is if you have a predisposition, as in Jamaica, to ghetto gang warfare. It's very easy to penetrate the gangs with agents provocateurs. and stimulate them to really create mayhem.
Yeah. Him know all of the tactics that come in with, you know. If you first in study. So, you know, somebody that come there, yeah, them that's a diplomat that come there. Yeah, him tell you, him did know. And then them shoot, go there, shoot, and then them go back up. Nobody no get hurt. And that did go on for you. It did go on. Yeah, man, it did go on, man. Yeah.
The CIA was operating here.
Our impression is that the CIA had a hand in what happened in 1976.
In
that
what
was
way?
our information. Well, in the way, for instance, that they would have done in Chile. Nobody denies it in Chile. It's always denied in Jamaica.
Mr. Manley told me that he thought there was a deliberate policy of destabilization from the United States to get rid of him.
Well, I hope that makes better politics in Jamaica, that it makes sense with regard to the United States.
Yeah, I'm like, yes, still him say them want get rid of Manley. And him say them want, him just say the man that want, him just want get rid of Manley, but him say that make better sense, make better politics than make sense. Yes, still them admit it, you know. Them admit it after. Of course. Yeah.
It's not true.
It's not true.
Lie him
There's no doubt that elements of the United States system were involved in 1976. They deny it, and I hear their denial, and I have said often that I'm not satisfied with denial because all our information is that they were involved in 1976. I must say that since the Carter administration, there is no evidence of any overt hostility towards Jamaica. There's no evidence of that. There is great hostility among certain elements of their system. You'll find elements in their Congress that are hostile about Jamaica as this friend of Cuba and non-aligned country and third world business, you know, and all this. All this happens. And certainly that has had a tremendous effect on investment. It has slowed down investment, and we paid high prices.
You see?
Manley believed.
So I saw them do, when they come up, this are 80 when they come up to election, when they say, when them do know, them start cut certain things, you know. And when them come and them now argue up to that, you know, them just cut some things, make some things sharp, this and do all kind of little things, you know. But I'm then say, I come and say, no good from here to here is no good, foolishness. If you come in and take over a backside, but Jamaica make 40 million a fight a year, and the state take it over, force buy, and you make 200 million, 5 times the amount of money, we must say no growth. Remember, it equal funds, you know, where you're making, you know, even from Bob, you know. And then you turn around and like, you know, do something with the funds, you know. You say, hey, we have to fund this. The education system have to fund it. Health system have to fund and them thing there. How much was 200? But you make 200 million back then. You just took much 200 million value now, 200 million US in a 2023. Like it's in 73. What it value not, and it I tell you how much 200 million ever, how much billion now, how much white value, but it value X amount of money now. And that's how him that make off a backside. You understand? That's how him that make off a backside. See? So I come no good lie again. Him say them build the structure for Marxist and Lenin. Foot lie again. All these things was lie. You see me I say? Yeah man. You see me? Yeah man. Turn it up, Paul, man. It's dead, man. Yeah. You say there's 65, man. There's something wrong with the TV. When I hear me, though. Yeah, man. We're up, man. We're thing up, man. See? Lie again. What's a lie? See? Run that.
The highest price he's had to pay is the collapse of the Jamaican economy.
Yeah, it is.
This is Kingston International Airport, and the conveyor belt transporting luggage looks like a mobile supermarket. Domestic goods unobtainable here are brought in by passengers from North America. Without foreign exchange, Jamaica is running out of the basic commodities people need to live. What things are you short of here?
All right, this is when them are drawing, this is when they go up to election, you know, this is when them drawing them back again, you know. Them do everything. You see them do it in Venezuela the other day. You can't, you know, you have the gas, but you can't sell it to make your money. And then you can't buy medication, you can't. This is what them do, force you out. This is what them used to do, practice. We've studied about this long time. Know the style. Saying everything they come back.
Basic commodities, rice, flour, cod fish, oil, bread.
No bread?
No bread.
Is this a typical day?
They get this, you know.
This is a typical day.
Why can't you get the things?
Well, it's all due to the economic situation in the country. We haven't got any foreign exchange.
Since 1972, we have had 7 negative years of growth.
Lima tell again. Military say be that thing going on with, man. Lima tell again. Do you want me to show you the proof? Say, you know, it not fit when matter about growth. If you look the money and you're gonna get 40 million from this and you never have nothing, no way to forget it. You export banana, you have this, 70 million are good. You come in at the first year, you will make 5 times the amount, 200 million. That are overwhelming growth, you know. Him say 7 years of non-growth and think this is not, hey, a bastard, hey, him figure school to, you know. We tell you the truth, you know, him figure. Lima tell again. Conjure the latest thing, do you know? Lima tell again. Yeah?
The only country in the world.
Yeah,
there's no other country in the world that has that record. Since 1972, our reserves have...
Yeah, you come off a movie, you're full of shit like crap. Yeah, man.
Came to Jamaica to negotiate a small loan on top of the $1 billion the country already owes. He demanded an end to ambitious socialist programs the country couldn't afford.
All right, yeah, man. Ambitious socialist program. So you want done the school thing, them this, that, and that, because they might drive everything, you know. They might try to shut him down, you know. This are 1980, you know.
Manley and his party, widely blamed for gross economic mismanagement, refused to accept dramatic government spending cuts.
Yeah.
Now the talks have broken down, Jamaica is all but bankrupt.
Yeah, them. This are the 8 run up to election. Because, man, they not going to give up to it and cut the school, man, cut nothing at all and say boom, bam, bam. But them don't want to your friend with this and you make your money, they might try to do everything to move him, yeah?
The biggest loss Jamaica suffered has been the drain of people, the desertion from their homes in the Kingston suburbs of the vital middle class.
Yeah,
they're mainly living in America, their houses empty or rented out. This is a banana plantation. It's owned by a family who've been in Jamaica since the 17th century.
Yeah, 17th century, and it's owned by that family same way. So you know, say you definitely know, say, hey, me not work with you, you know. Now work with a family, you know, me done with it, you know. Saying, this man clit. No, them want to own it same way after you say slavery abandoned, but you want to own this and then people work with you and you just sit back. I just rich. Yeah? And pay them little nothing. 2 pence. Like people are eat that. See it,
representatives of the old Jamaica of British colonial days.
When
Manley was returned to power in 1976, Maurice Cargill, like thousands of others, sold up and moved away.
Them not, because the status quo is, man, the same alter the balance between in favor of the rich and the poor, and the black and the poor. Them never want that, you know. Them never want a Jamaica there, you know. Them never want, me don't know how them youth are run behind. But say I got them, hey, we're not joker. We know the history, man. Look here. See that
significantly, it was not to Britain that he chose to emigrate. But like everyone else nowadays, he went to the United States. Now, for better or worse, he's decided to try again.
About 50,000 people a year have been leaving Jamaica since 1970.
What are they escaping from?
From
70, man, they never end from 70. Man, they never end 70, him come in 72. That for sure is the people that leave before. 50,000 a year from 70. Okay? 2 years before Manley, you see it. Slave master this man.
From what they regard as a potentially communist situation.
Well, for communist, but from 1970. Because them that leave already. So you hear them as a communist, you hear them? Them slave master followers there help spread the piece of shit. So you know them. You hear them? You hear them?
And they're escaping from the shortages that have been occurring as a result of the spiraling down of our economy.
So
the people of all classes have been leaving Jamaica. Not only doctors, lawyers, entrepreneurs, managers, and so on, but the vast majority of them have been artisans, craftsmen, the most productive people of this country.
After the
I'm not going to send them with the money, you know. Because doctor man, they train them up free. Lawyers get free thing too. Train up free. So you did have them, like a Cuba full of doctors. See? At them, we have the plantation, we have the money. That set a family there. Them they the ones who want to keep it. Man, they take one of them land too, man. Take one of them land and give it to poor man. Land lease. It at them, man. Man, they change it up on them and them alter the
Political
thing, you know?
violence in the last election, the tourist trade collapsed. Americans are coming back now, but they don't wander far from the holiday hotels, the private beaches and the pursuit of their own pastimes. Jamaica's got the reputation of being unsafe, particularly for Americans.
Yeah.
I've had Americans who've called me from the United States and said, should I come down here? I hear bad things about Jamaica. It's anti-American.
Fighting a rearguard action.
I hear bad things about Jamaica. I hear talk about the election, you know. Hey, them they easy, you know.
To improve relations between the two countries are members of the Jamaican America Friendly Society. They're waiting for the day Manley's removed, and right now they're very active indeed.
Yeah, them waiting for the day man to remove because them spread them propaganda. Hey, I'm going to show you something bigger than the whole of this, you know. Right?
Because Manley's announced there'll be a general election before the end of the year. These people and powerful politicians in America can hardly wait for him to lose it.
Yeah, people, when I hear the plot. And them spread them propagandas. God, them did have the business and have all kind of good things and them don't want poor people get up.
I feel that, as many others do, that Mr. Manley may have a tough time surviving the next election, if indeed there is an election.
Would it suit American?
Yeah, if there is indeed, there is an election that may say, man, there are Territorial state, no, Territorial state. Just listen to him now. Rumors and lies again, you know. Hear this.
Interest if he didn't survive the next election.
Well, based on his current reaction to the American government, I feel that it probably would be in the best interest if someone other than Mr. Manley were in a position to govern the country of Jamaica.
You hear people for yourself? Based on where him stand, so them believe the American government, so somebody else should govern it. See, I go him attack, you know. American for govern Jamaica. About an American for govern the country. Let's take up for the poor people, them, you know. I'm going to show you something more frightening. I'm going to show you something. Watch this.
American support is solidly behind Manley's opponent, Edward Seaga. On the streets of Kingston, they have their own way of spelling it. The railway line runs through a slum in the middle of Kingston. This is Manley's power base. Ironically, his supporters have suffered more than any from the collapse of Jamaica's economy.
All right, that was a lie again. Because, remember, say, from 55, when they say, when Michael father say education and thing, and put, remember him and make them can't vote, them couldn't vote, you know. Remember, them never have no house, them never have nothing, you know. Some of them just come live in a little slum thing because of the big boys, them did have the whole of Kingston and St. Andrew, you know. Saying? So I build it, start build up when man they build it up, you know. You never have nothing. So then like him, about the collapse of what? And him did I build it up. Eh? You'd have just build the little slum where people that come in and sell and them that put a little structure yes and put a little thing yes so and little squalor yes so because them come from up in the rural. Because the big boys them have up the plantation and up the whole place, more than the whole of the place. Them go like couldn't know these things. You understand? So them not, but hear this now. Man, you know, artists and them thing that, you know, see, you know, the same thing, you know, it's about Marley things are at ways. Rasta and work for CIA. You know, see them shoot him. It wouldn't be man. The man, they are peaceful man. See? And then them come be ambush in the night, them open fire on me, you know, who we them fighting for power. Eh? I remember, man, them couldn't born a Rasta until in the 70s when man they come in. Look at them like 72, 73, you see, and 74, you see, Bob them start relax. Remember them use them mash up Rasta, you know. They mash them up, man. Mash them up. So enough man, them not look pan them, you know. Watch out.
Once they had very little, now they've nothing at all.
And that was lie. Again.
Yet they're fiercely loyal to the man.
Yeah, them say nothing at all because every school did a run, a lot of school shut down, the clinic shut down, and nothing did a run. Believe to it. So it was lie again. So even them reporter did a report on some little liar basis because them want to force out who them have force out. Who live through this? You know, it's a lie. You know, it's a lie. Can you depend on and live something, you know, and with them reporting. See, nothing at all because that and that. But yes, still, much was boss fear. And yes, the whole of them struggle away here. Right now, we in a peace. We don't have this right now. And Jamaica recorded. A matter of fact, right now, the murder rate bigger than 1980. And I'm going to show you back the murder rate through Monday time or when them get trouble and compare it to now when everything's supposed to normal. If it's 1,400 hard, 500 hard, 1,500, 1,498, and more than that too, you know. There's around 800 hard dead in the bloody election, 800 hard dead. So nearly 2 times. A matter of fact, Bruce have something like 1,600 and something. 8 and 8, 16. 16 and hard. So nearly two times it double. 2 times. I mean, I'm not like this before. You see, I'll be a propaganda man. But I'm a real leader. Look at
regarded by the poor as a savior.
What would you do for Michael Manley?
For Michael Manley? Yeah. I'd move the world for Michael Manley, for the people's man. Yeah. Him see the people, him see the struggle of the people. Go off fight the last man, go off for the people, all the while. Put up on people. That's why them say go off for the people, all the way. We are not afraid.
But for all his popular acclaim, Manley's election chances are looking slim. That doesn't hurt the interests of his American critics, still trying to discredit him and suggesting that he...
Yeah, what I do? Still trying to discredit him. You see, Andrew went out and do the same thing again. Because of that, them don't hear this. They might try to hear this.
And suggesting that he might move irrevocably to...
They might try to discredit him and say, I'm going to turn now. Hear this now. You see it? A peaceful man like this. And what people them couldn't read and write properly and do them set it up. Some of them that get it. Get tricked.
Manley's power base.
That's this.
Ironically, his supporters have suffered more than any from the collapse of Jamaica.
Michael Manley, yeah. I'd move the world for Michael Manley, for the people's man. Yeah. Him see the people, him see the struggle of the people. Go off fight the last man, go off for the people, all the while. Put up on people, go off for the people, all the way. We are not afraid.
But for all his popular acclaim, Manley's election chances are looking slim. That doesn't hurt the interests of his American critics, still trying to discredit him and suggesting that he might move irrevocably to the left.
It's very possible that Jamaica may become a totalitarian state or attempt to do so.
You see, all that was like, you see, may I tell you? Totalitarian state are attempt to do so. The man never... These are how deep them go. And you see them say, him don't know this, but you hear out of my own mouth. Nastiness them, man. You hear this?
I found that politically, the highest priority in any government is self-preservation of the politician. And if Mr. Manley's eyes, he is not capable of re-election, the first sign will be a delay of the election and possibly a cancellation of any elective process.
Yeah,
he's campaigning now. I mean, he said there's going to be an election.
Well,
you know who do delay of election? No, you said I'm in campaign for the 8th election and run it. You see all these things, the delay. You hear this? Totalitarian state. Andrew only see matter about. That's why them delay the election. The local government. Them tell lies, say them have the money, then them say them have money, that's why them can't pay themselves, because them do good and them thing. Remember Bushrat come tell lie, you know. These are the things you don't have to put together, you know. Him come tell lies, so them have the money, so them couldn't run the election. Him stand up in an enemy Margon house and say it. Me have it on tape. Me have it. Me play it. And then when them give themselves near the 200%, them say them have the money. Then BOJ say yes, them can get the pay. Then them, when them BOJ come back again now and say, you know, look, PSOJ, private sector, must pay the people them because it's a single thing. Eh? So this where Andrew do delay things, not Manley. Never do it. So you hear out of them out? Yeah.
That's entirely possible, but if polls begin to indicate that the electorate does not agree with the politician that's campaigning, and he's in a position of power to cancel or delay elections, then it's within the realm of possibility that election may not be held.
So that what I'm talking about, that Andrew do. That's way the government right now do. Him delay local government when them see something and them see it now right, them delay and then I run up and down now and trick the people them again. When they too lie, man. Keep it real going, man. I'm honest. You understand? Play that again, Lonesome. Continue.
It's been said to me that if you win the next election, because you have Marxists very powerful in your own, party, that's the first major step towards you creating Jamaica into a totalitarian one-party state.
One-party state. You said these are rumors, you know. That man have nothing about that. Totally in one-party state. This is how them did that spread. And you have enough people get it. I say, when Michael you go down there in the 80s, me get that from people going in. I said them they believe in it after, you know, say I go win now, them I say nothing never go so. You know, Cuban never come to take over the place. Me get it from them, you know. From him, right on him. Right on him. Enough of them that them run out and spread. You understand? That's why it's about them, you know. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Said that to me.
They said that before 1972.
Yeah.
They said it before 1976.
Yes.
They said it before my father won his first election in 1955. They said it before the election that he lost in 49. They said it before the election that he lost in 44. They said it before the election that he lost in 67. They will go on saying it to the end of time. It's good politics to say it. It's a lie.
It's a lie. Hey, the man I need to know. You're the man tell when them say it, it's a lie. Yeah, you know.
Never occurred to you?
No, it has never occurred to me. It's just not relevant to the Jamaican situation.
You see it? It's not relevant. But them push for them thing and them spin them thing. No, you can't spin it because them thing it recorded for history. And when you watch it back, you just realize, say, oh, me see what I want.
Marxists in your own party.
Marxists.
So you left the political scene. Your party would then be firmly in the hands of committed Marxists.
Yeah.
No, this is a, you know, this, you said this term. I heard you say that before, and I didn't want to be rude and interrupt you.
Yeah, what I'm saying, I heard you say it before, but I don't want to be rude and interrupt you. Look how them man I need now. Listen, you know. Intelligent.
About powerful Marxists in the party. What does one mean by that? I mean, I read Marx and think Marx is one of the most important thinkers in world history. Does that make me a Marxist in the sense in which you use the term?
You have Marxists in your party who exercise enormous amounts of influence.
A lot of people who have read Marx, admire Marx, and think a lot of the Marxist analysis is relevant. But if by Marxist you mean communist, the answer is no.
And member of the Junta of Reconstruction of the People and Government of Nicaragua, Commander...
Manley's problem has been recognizing that idealism doesn't pay the rent. He's not afraid to be seen as an intimate of Marxist revolutionaries.
You never call the man them Marxists. At them, who are the Marxist people? Eh? You hear them? Them just, because you know, you took out the government, you took out back to them days, they do all kind of things. That people like this. And you come down upon you. Them man, you a statesman, man, real statesman. Yeah? Yeah.
Don't have to fight an election. In their countries, democracies don't exist. Manley's never cared about the effect scenes like this have on American opinion. If the United States did destabilize him, then this is how he encouraged America to do it.
Yeah.
To me, it's just, there's just no point to the world if everybody is going to have to compromise every principle they believe in, merely because some big neighbor might get vexed.
You hear that, people?
The reporter in that film was Bernard Falk.
You hear that? For them they get vexed. Yeah? Nah, compromise that. You have a neighbor, him stand up on him thing, man. Everything recorded, man, and the greatest thing that man. See? And I hear this. The man alter the balance. What the man do, you know, them not do it all now, you know. But you still take the man and finger under the bus. You know, hand your whole list. Me see you run out. You mash up what? We can show you the 70s run. because that will make bus stop run. You never even know all them things different from the 1980 when you do some boom 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 and them a drop letters say them want 20 man and 20 woman and with them do enough things, you know. And then that creates shower posse because them give back say I got give and make them and them with not a war or kill out people in Jamaica. Go up there and them farmer shower posse. It's much people them get. Them get back something out of that. Thousands of people dead and how much more get shut up. And drugs are running all kind of things. And then they can't get no more, then try to wipe it out. Eh? Okay. Look here, hear this.
I have altered the balance of power in Jamaica in favor of the black and the poor. And I have no apologies to history. You walk with a pride today you never had before because of my work, and nothing will turn that back in Jamaican history. Hear me! I have altered the balance of power in Jamaica in favor of the black and the poor. And I have no apologies to history. You walk with a pride today you never had before because of my work, and nothing will turn that back in Jamaican history. Nothing will turn it back. Nothing will turn it back.
Can you imagine a man alter the balance, people, in favor of the black and the poor? Eh? And the man them still want to go around and twist up and we have everything. We have footage, man. We have all of them release and you hear the man them tell us them want the economy scream and what them do. The man them say no good, but that was a lie because if you get 40 million from bauxite and you get 5 times the amount of forced buyback and could have sent them from this school go straight up no bastard and servant, I can put in so much thing in a place. A matter of fact, let me show you the although they say like Jamaica did this and that, let me show you the statistic back in the days. Murder statistic. Yeah, and let's look on the one now. Now go in a Monday one. Murder statistic. Maybe let's look on go up at 80 there, so. I'm showing you something. Look on the murder statistic.
And all the murder climb.
Then, even through the whole of them time, look on it. Even at the war, look on it.
I start from get independence with a 62 murder. And 63 we have 70. 64, 70, 65, 65, 66, 111, 67, 102, 68, 110.
69, 100, you never have that yet. See it? 70? No. 71,
69, 153.
153.
150.
69. 70. 152.
71.
145. Look, I'll show the statistic, you know. Go up straight at 80, look.
71, 145,
72, 180, yeah. See it?
72, 100.
I'll when I rush him, look on it.
73, 2.
32.
32.
74, 195.
75, 2. 66. 76, 3. 66.
I want that, you know, this is the election, 75, 76. 3 ad. This is what we have. No, them now have nothing like this and a Google Kaka watch. Last year, look on the murder rate for 1,498. Look on this. I when the CIA them dead and one bag of thing, look on that. 75, look on 75 and 76. Look how low them are try to pressure him. Just look on the murder rate still. How low them come down. Just look on it and compare it. And me continue. Because you see, these are the things we want to have to get, you know. Yeah, man, this and that and that. Just watch this. Look here.
4, 09, 78, 3, 89.
409, 309. You see, all through the time when I'm going out. Look at 80 now, people.
So we go, you know, 79, 3, 5, 1.
Drop that. See, 80, still got the selection, yeah.
See, come back. See, go there first.
8, 9.
8.
Not even 1,000 people. And it is bloody because whenever I have them, they're like 3 and 4 and them thing there. Although them in there mash up a place. But them are what we have under Manley. Them there what we have. See? It got 8, 9. Bruce have the highest murder rate in 2009. Pan him watch. 1,680 something. 83. I'll play it and show you. See? The highest. And in 2005, they have the second highest. That's our Porsche, 2005 a Porsche, a Patterson. And then the third highest are Andrew. I think the fourth too. Those are Andrew. Just watch it. I'll show you. See? I remember it higher than 1980 bloody election. I remember no election now run, but we are run up and down and they say no, it higher than them there. Normal thing right now, that say pay quadruple murder and everything, him can control crime. Him not have them thing with nobody about him like this, and him can't control not like that. It's a goddamn shame, it's a failure. And I tell people, we do this or we spend this, I'm gonna do all kind of things. Man, then nobody couldn't point him out and say I'm a criminal. None! Him not build big place and them thing, them never have for nothing a poor people, him just put in some position. Some who turn liar and doctor and them thing, they never have a chance. Some of them go foreign because them do free education, but you have to go to all of them tradition school, the high school. You're a picking now, when I get to in a storm, get a chance or pass a common entrance and can go there. Them dead vex, them a move out, them pick and say, hey, you know, see the man a turn, you know, see when I turn the place, you know. No, man. Can matter equal everything across the board, you know. Them never need that. You want a real leader, and then you say you must give people love and everything. See? See it? Show them boost.
89. See the election 80. 81, 4,
490. That's not Siaga. See there?
That's 81. But let's do the whole statistic for some people, because them now, you know, the year 82, 405, 83, 4, you know, go down back money 3 and this, I see that. 424, 84, 4, 484,
yeah,
85, 434, 86, 449, 87, 442, 88, 414.
See it?
So it climbed, but it not reach. Let's see when you go back down. 89, 439, 90, 5, 42, 91, 546. 91. With that bar, but
it doesn't show you.
I can't carry that. 90. Okay, let me say it. 92, 6, 29.
All right, so we're not past 8 there now yet, you know.
6, 54, 94, 6, 90, 95, 7, 18, 96.
First time I passed 8,
9,
89.
25. 97, 1,000. Got 1,000 for the
first time. First time 1,000, 97.
Yeah, 97.
I will pass. Same time I know we just pass. We're going in the 1980. Them say blood selection, but I look at
1980 go back at 953. 980.
Go back 953.
Right?
2021.
We get 99 this take a while. We get 99. We get 99. Look at 99. I forget 99. Come go back on this one. Come say 98. Okay, it's 99 now. I go back at 8. 49. 2000. You go at 8. 87. 2001. 1139.
Yeah.
2001.
But even them, them lower. And I think that them lower. One time it go up, that's all.
2002, 1,045. 2003, 970.
Go back in the 9. 2004, that first touch, so 1,400 at first time.
1,471.
All right, see, second highest murder, yeah. 2005, I must have passed
74. That's 2005.
1,000.
2006, 1,340.
All right.
2007, it come up back now 1,580.
1,674 there, second highest murder.
2005, it go 1,619. So, in 2005, 2000, that 1,619, that I wanted us to look over that. So you go in that 2009 or
so
keep
all right, so 2007 no, you know, say 2007 1,500 and add, you know, say boost schooling, right? All right, so 2008 the people 1,600 and add that up there, you know, 1,600 him have it up there too, you know. So him have 2007 even boost schooling failing a film score, see there? 2007 when him come in, 2008 1,619, 2009 this are the highest ever in the history of Jamaica. Where them put up there. 1,683, the highest ever. Saying? You understand? So them have 1,619, 2010, 1,400 and add. So
2
see
years
there?
straight, me never see that yet. All right, so 2007 go, there's a 2008 or 1,600. 2009, 1,689.
83.
83. So 2009 and 1,683. So it's higher than 2005.
Yeah.
2009. Then it cut down
1,447.
1,447.
1,001. The
No,
lowest
but
thing
no, it's
ever get
government around
1,133.
All right, stop it.
All right, so I'm going to go for our next one fast. We're going at this, you know. I'm going at this. The one there, 2. I'm going to show you Andrew 1, 2. Him feel, man. Him feel that, man. I'm not chat more chat.
2012, it go down 1,100.
1,100.
2013, 1,200.
Because if anything, I go up by 1,003.
And 2014,
1,005. That should be it boost. 1,005. None of them don't carry that back down there, so I don't know. See?
No state of emergency.
2015.
Like 2015, it got 1,200.
1,208.
You know.
She should have got 1,300, I know. Never. Portion don't go there. None of this. Yes, sir. Lupa 100 there, so him start at 1,354. So him beat her right there, so. Now I'm not lower than 40. See the second highest of people.
2016 now, it got 1,354. 2017 it go back at 1,647.
This are the third highest in the history of Jamaica. Not even under the bloody election at 89. So I'm that nearly double the score, yes, sir. And say, man, do good. Don't make them trick on, man.
2018.
You must go down, see
there? 1,200. Go down 1,200.
1,287. 30 more to 1,300. So him not go far from this, and then he gone up back to 1,300.
He climbed 2019, 1,339.
See there?
2020, 1,323.
See there?
Right? But we see this now. Once 21 and 22.
Be sure you that. That are 1,400 and around the one 1,000 here. Me show you that. See? So let me show you something. Even a man the time when them a go through, not even the murder rate, not even the whole of them attack a crap. Just crap. Because school them no school never shut down. JS never shut down. The hospital them never shut down. Say I go come and shut them down. IMF policy, can go back to the IMF. Shut them down. The JS wind it up in 1983. And by 85, I shut down the hospital in the one they up there, so in a Trelawney. All over the place, him start shut down some of them down, clean kind of things. Shut down something, them divest them and shut them down. See? It did it. Them did it. I may dry them up and show them. Them did it. And I like you can't come tell lie around you. You keep them in check. You know, we're not do no garbage. See? So I have to keep them in check. Me say you have Josey Wales. Enough people are on the heights. I'm going to play Josey Wales before me even move again. Because Josey Wales, I make them know, say, Manley in general. And him alone, most people, whether you're JLP or PMP, and him not vote again. Andrew, you mash up him, him not vote. Him not stupid. Artist not stupid, you know. And Josey Wales, Josey Wales and Admiral Bailey, they are JLP. Them are labor. Them not talk about JLP, them say labor, right? Right? But them now go that way, them know the foolishness. See that? Josey Wales, yeah.
Yeah. And job for advertise Josey Wales to work with Victoria's Secret. I love
Wallet. You make the presentation to the colonel. What on there? People, let me tell you something. See, this man, Josey Wales, I have this man as one of the most intelligent DJ. There's nothing I learned from this man. I mean him come from two separate communities. We don't know see me a PNP, Colonel Original Labour Right, and the two will live together, brother. See him house in England.
Can I say this to you? I've made a decision for the past couple of months thereof of just running through my life to, this is not the platform for this, but we have to express ourselves because music is not like that anymore. Some people mad out, some people that drift for don't know far them can drift for reach, but we are still here. So therefore we have to express this. I want to tell you, there is no man in the world, in this world that you're standing within this flesh, can let I vote again unless I see a ballot with Marcus Garvey, Jesus Christ, or Selassie. No man in this world can make I vote again.
You hear that, Anjo?
Selassie. So Metro, if you have a run, you're going to lose my vote. My brethren, only famous, Oliver, you're going to lose my vote. You're going to lose my vote. No human being with flesh shall let I vote again. Because Michael Manley was my general. I am Seattle, we had a relationship as brethren. He's not my friend also. But Michael Manley was my general because Michael Manley brought a thing to Jamaica called Jamal. You know how much people is nurses and doctors know because of Jamal? Yes? Hey, full of life and reality, it's a raw
reality. Reality. Yeah, Peter Metcher, you know, I'm on the heights, them. You see me as most artists, I'm on the heights. No joke. Serious thing. See, the man there alter the balance. I want to come and once with that rumor. And the man them have to come back and think again and say, yo, I'm stand up to the powers or we not stand up to you, you know. We not stand up to Ron here, you know. Or if you take a man like that, if I evil like that, and you fling him under. I want to fling him under a bus. To panel Andrew with him like self and hey, when if you go, you know. We never see rat it, man. Because when does I get me rat, you know. You understand? We never stop it, man. Yeah, man. See? Them do everything. If you go on a man and tag him. Lie. Smear. But a good thing we have social media now. You're not socialist. We have social media. And everybody depends on social media. Eh? The place full of the biggest community country in the world are China, you know. And the full and them give them concession for 50 years. Them can do anything to a people, them. It's okay. America watch them same way still, you know. But them not come down so hard like how you know come down on Castro. Yes, still even at the pandemic and the Cuban them down that help. If whenever the Cuban them there with doctor and nurses, they're dark. Saying? You see I go say them set up the site, them set up everything already in the infrastructure, you know. For turn it in where they want to turn it in, you know. Not never go say in our school, you know, people. At the school, them talk, you know. Jose Marty and GC Foster College and them school and the hospital, you know. And things where them come and a bill and a something. And say, hey, this and that, and the man say, hey, we not anger on ourselves, you know. Because we not about that. We stand up and none. Let me show you the man say. When we run, this is what the man say, so see that? See what the man say, yeah?
Him never rap fight style, Uncle Sam.
Now, why are we taking this risk to anger the United States of America? And the answer is this: we are not angering the United States of America. They are angering themselves. They are not going to tell me what relationship I have with Fidel Castro. We have that friendship with Cuba as part of a world alliance of third world nations that are fighting for justice for poor people in the world. And I tell you as the party leader, as long as this party is in power, we intend to walk through the world on our feet and not on our knees.
You know, I hear them thing the farm out, you can't say them thing. On the sister, I saw me flex. some father grew me speak truth to power, you know. That's why I notice how me stay. Me do, you know, somebody not right. Me not business a who. You know, right in there, say me just tell the F off. Move, go away. I might not be it right. I mean, I'm gonna make you conquer me neither, you know, because when you think so, oh, me can conquer me, you just look for me and feel say you can conquer me. You know, my brain power, man. Me just want to be nice. When I have my brain power, I am the win. You understand? Zane man, they say, you first in study. So when you think you have study me, you can't study me neither. Impossible. You know, we have great mind, you know. We study place, animal, things, and people. Everything, study the world. You know, I'm living in the wilderness, I'm good. So when I do I make some little thing with the side of them, I'm listen. I'm going to repeat, and I'm just listen. Saying anything 100-fold with no business. Them for go, man. Yeah, man. And keep it real around here. Keep it what? Real. Stop make the man them tell you no garbage. One of the greatest politicians this work in a Jamaica ever. Statesman. And them do all kind of little thing. I say, him do this and run with garbage. And look why I run with garbage. The other one say, when PNP win, crime go up, up, up. And we just show the crime statistic, you know. Them can't go around it, you know. See that? Bug life. See that? And tell me what? Them put it, them make sure them video these things and put it out. Look here. Bug life. Them fool your fart. Fool, man. See that? Not my word. Look here. Hear this. Look here.
But when we came into PNP, into government, Peter Bunting had the crime going up. JP have the crime going down.
So them people, them just scream for nothing at all. You can't just go and meet and a man tell the food is saying listen to it. You can't go to church and people tell yo, you can't put garbage by me, you know. Me a bex. Me a bex, man. You see me I say? Yeah, man. How you mean when you say aromatic? Affy, man. When you say, man? Straight, man. See? Straight. You say for man, straight. See? So you have to hold them with the reality and give them a reality check at all time. You know, a good thing, see I get from Reagan, and give him some award. Them come in Reagan, you know, and then when you look now, low them for read them thing and them they carry them thing, but them start shower people. That's why you can't use the word shower. Because when man say power to the people, that's why them say power to the people. Him walk with them. Remember another Stark? Because he himself walk hand in hand with the people, him walk with them for true. And when him say him do, I'm matter of fact him do it as him coming in. The soup and all of the thing when put into place. You couldn't get it under them. Because remember, you know, them dead, you know. I'm 62, them not do it. You can't go to school with them there, go, you can't do certain things that just them people alone like them part off like it's a apartheid around the country. And man they say no, one country. Do this. Take them off free like boat and go now, land this and that, you know. Come down on the flat yes. And then you remember Maxfield and them place was like uptown, you know. Place where you live in them places, because people for living in the rural, you know. They can't live in them places, it's the quiet state. Yeah? Yeah, man. See? And that's the truth. Then can't go around the truth. And Joe, you're the lightest thing on earth, and people know for just remind him. See my run at about him, I do the town all I run. Go down there. So I see the little thing when I chat one bag of thing, I fix up the town. You can't fix up town. Port and town, the town, that's my place. The place owned by private people, not the town. Houses and business and everything. You're a boy, you're fixing the town. Because you can't lick on the people in place like this and them thing they way. And carry out it, lick it down and then put a little road in it or do what you want to do. We don't have the money to do that. No. You can't even fix a road much as you talk about town. You have to fix the town. How come you come with your trick them and them thing that again can't work neither boy. Hey, I put and turn on for run with them people that over there too, you know. And them place my father rest and my uncle, my auntie and them people there, you know. My uncle them over there, my auntie, you know. You know them secret place up there, you know. In a Portland, you know. And my old man, you know. You run, hey. And some of the family members over there, so when you run them way, you know. All right. I want this time, you know. Yeah, man. I'll fling down the authority pound. I want this time. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You know why I wait? I drop the Kuwait pound, man. Because we're not easy boy, yeah, man. We want to know where, man. Yeah, man. Can't trick the people them again. Saying? Knowledge of power, yeah? But there, you know. Keep it real, yeah? Play this loan song.
Magazine aiming to captivate and empower. Look no further than Daisy Magazine. Daisy Magazine is the leading online publication in the US. Subscribe to Daisy Magazine, the digital subscription publication, for the chance to win 500 US. Subscribe at www.magster.com/p/Daisy for the chance to win. It's only open to subscribers on Wayne Lonesome YouTube platform. Remember, subscribe to the leading online publication, Daisy Magazine.
I'll show you how. Hey, remember 80s, 90s, you know. Don't talk to me. Can't remember where I come up. Let me show you how them brethren are fast. If you in a religion, I know whether if you're a leader, what have you in a religion. You know, when him did go, I don't know him going. Him go before him and Michael leeching them. But when the time when him go, him do something like this too. When him did it. And I know since somewhere go and him go people. So maybe just correct that. So see now, him is not a Muslim. So you don't want to do this. If you are 7 days, you are 7 days, you don't want to do this. You don't want to do this. If I know you're a faith, you don't do this. It's coming like a mock people thing. Like you're coming in a Rasta camp and you mock Rasta. Don't do it. You understand? If you have a Catholic faith, you stick to that. If you have one faith, you stick to that. You understand? I don't think Rasta don't go do that. And put on them thing like, you know, him is a Jew and then him and you say you're 70, you're Pocomania. If you just stick to your thing, man, that makes you just have a little cannish business, boy, your man. Me now, moon go them place and do this. Me not do it. You understand? One thing me not do, you know, you not do this and you do the same thing like you mock the people them. If you just say yes, you know, photo up again, you know. And I know I'm going to hide enough people because some people might not think I know. When him did, just remember when them have vote and him vote for him must think that to them. And then him run go over there, man. And I talk about growth and I talk about security. I'm sorry about your people. Them our people are go through the same thing. What you talk about? The big boys them go through the same thing. That means because you have soldiers have deploy power people them in a ghetto, you know, brother. Our soldiers them never go to war with nobody else. Only in our ghetto, you know. In a Jamaica, you know. Who them ever war with? You got to look a piece thing. You know, you ghetto. Where you born and grow up. Brother. A lot of garbage and I talk about much deployment. Police should do them job. I think we have them for, you know, secure our borders and make sure we think good. If we get attacked, we can repel it or something. But you look again and get on kick off, do mash up people and do everything where you buy for use and then you know 50 call up there for use, but we get to people then. Eh? Goddamn shame. Which soldier, America soldier, them not get involved in the domestic affairs. Even them go to the bar, they notice them now come with them gun to go do warm and them not work so. Unless them get attacked from over there, so now them there to protect them country. See? Then some disaster, them come out and come help some things. Jamaica alone, me see right now. And any country you see them use them own soldier, not police. I use them soldier and tramp up on people rights like that, you know, so it's serious. In the Caribbean, that's how we use the soldier and tramp away. 80 soldier them used to go on away and them dismantle that, you know. The dismantle from the 1995 or somebody when you can look on it. You understand? You know, it never have even happened. That never even have happened, them war with Tivoli. Because them build a state within a state and that never have happened. Look how much youth dead. None of them dead innocently to man. Them massacre the youth them. Same government, I think, because I look around and chat to you. If me leave them place, you couldn't come chat to me. Yeah, man. Woman have a 2 sons and take them 2 sons and slaughter them. Them say some man when them want to leave, you know, man shoot them and then police and soldiers them shoot the best. And take out, you know, it's bad. And all happen because of the government, do schooling. But Andrew, you're part of the cabinet too. Look how much people want to mash up. Eh? Trick the people them. When it's supposed to involve in a thing, going off on the mountain and I'll bushrat that tell all the embassy, no, you can't do this downtown, no, man. You can't do this. That means on a business, man, if they say them strong like this, you can't take them out and you can't do this. Foolishness. Them did have Zeke Stone then, I think, in a Porsche. And in a Porsche time or something, then we go take him out. A Porsche Patterson. Now them time, them take out 6. Peter Phillips, them go for 6. So we have to go for 1 hour. You understand? Hey, you have a state within a state, people. Saying? It's bad. We don't chat. Later, you know. 7 man, 7. Because you know me, I come burn the devil. Saying? Later. Remember, 80s, 90s, we up here. Bless up.